an exception, but generally speaking, white countries, it's like they do the opposite, right? They don't want like a nationalist movement in Maine. They don't want like New Hampshire nationalists who want to turn New Hampshire into its own sovereign nation. They don't necessarily want that. They want open borders between each of the American states, and they want open borders between each of the European countries. The only reason they ever do that shit where they blow up, like collapse some shithole country's government is because they want control over the resources in that country, right?
Well, right. Okay. So we're talking about two different points in time right now. I think we need to be unified together, where even if we've got a difference of perspective, we're pushing for the creation of independent states. Then I believe we need the creation of a national socialist state to ensure the survival of our people long term. But if we're looking at once we've beaten our foes, because this battle is not done when we get our own borders and get our own currency, whether it's with some Austrian philosopher on it or an Austrian painter. That's not the end of victory. This has to be a global conflict to be able to defeat the rootless international enemy in every single regard, to destroy Zionism once and forever.
Don't we just need like our own country where we just defend ourselves?
No. Literally, this can't be over until they're all dead.
Okay.
No. I unironically take a, because we have kicked them out of our countries over 100 times over thousands of years. They will always regroup. They will always come back. They will always be doing what they're doing. You cannot teach an old dog new tricks. This is how they always act. They will always be genocidal towards our race and, in fact, all of humanity. No, we need our own independent nations. We need to work with communities of color around the world that they can be sovereign and independent to bring about a peaceful world. But our true enemies, no, this is not done until every single one of them is gone.
So gas the bike's race car now.
No, literally. I mean, and if you can tell me, do you believe that if we win, and let's look at this, if we win and we get our own independent nation, if they're allowed to regroup in 100 years, will they come back and try and subvert us? And will they try and trick our kids, grandkids, or great-grandkids, just like they have tricked us time after time after time? They've done this. We know they're going to do it.
You might be right. I don't know. All I'm saying is I would settle for just being able to be left the fuck alone. That's really my only objective, is just to be left alone in the white country I was born into with my.
But then you're passing that fight on to your great grandkids.
Well, no, and I don't want to do that. So I'm saying I'm not rejecting your point out of hand. I'm just
just take the pill. Just take the extermination pill.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. Terrible pill to take. I'll keep myself open to the possibility.
All right, I had a couple questions from the chat if you guys